Growing up, I was always told that trust is something to be earned, not something to be expected. There are many ways to earn trust, like being consistent, loyal, and always following through. It's a measure of the confidence we have in people and the confidence they have in us, and even in the best of times is a valuable and fragile commodity. But in this pandemic, we're witnessing a wave of mistrust, especially in government, institutions, and information. And the fear, anxiety, and suspicion that creates is helping to fuel the protest movements worldwide. By and large, though, there's one outlier to this trend, and that's Asia, a region of 4 billion people who are expressing high confidence in their leaders. That's according to 2 studies by Edelman, the American Public Relations Group, and Harvard University. Let's begin with Harvard, which takes its results from a landmark study that it says examines Chinese public opinion over a 13-year period and drawn from opinion data and in-person interviews. 95.5% say they're relatively or highly satisfied with government. The survey begins in 2003 and goes to 2016 and concludes that citizen satisfaction has increased, and more so amongst marginalized groups in poorer inland areas that are experiencing the steepest growth. In terms of levels of government, citizens are most satisfied with their national leaders and less satisfied with local leaders. Meanwhile, Edelman conducts a year-round trust barometer. In its new findings, it says South Korea, India, and notably China have seen record trust gains despite their region battling the pandemic longer than any other. And as the focus turns to an economic recovery, Asians are saying that they trust government more than business to lead this effort. Since January, trust in government in South Korea is up to 67%. In India, it's 87%. In China, it's 95%, higher than any country in the world. Obviously, depending on which way you look at it, China's 95%, which is a very similar result to the Harvard finding, may or may not come as a surprise. But its people share many of the same concerns globally, like an economic recovery and the future of jobs. The Edelman report finds 81% of people in China worry about losing their jobs or not being able to find one in this pandemic. That said, China is the first and only major economy to recover, with 3.2% growth in the second quarter. Now and over time, people in Asia are demonstrating more faith in their leaders' ability to respond and to lead them to a positive future. I'm James Chau, and this is the China Current. I'm James Chau, you're watching the China Current. Follow us on social media at the China Current.